Hey there, I'm Casey. Welcome to my garden in Tampa Zone 10A. Here we have Turk's cap hibiscus. It's also called sleeping hibiscus. And in this video, we're going to talk about growing it in the Florida garden and even try it for the first time. Check it out. So here we have our Turk's cap hibiscus. It's also called sleeping hibiscus because its flowers really don't open. It's native to Florida, Texas, Mexico, and the Caribbean. And it usually grows between 3 and 9 foot tall. It's a perennial shrub, and it spreads between 3 and 6 feet wide. Here we see the flowers. They're bright red blooms. They shape like a partially closed hibiscus, and these are magnets for hummingbirds, butterflies, as well as bees. The Turk's cap, it tolerates drought once established, but it grows very lush if you can give it some moisture. It's good to water regularly until it's established, which is about the first 2 to 3 months, and then only whenever we have these really long dry spells. So since we're in such sandy soil, we make sure to keep it mulched so that it retains some of that moisture for the plant. For its light, it thrives in full sun or partial shade, but in full sun it'll bloom more heavily. In partial shade, as you see, it's much taller and it's very leggy. For its type of soil, it's very adaptable. It thrives even in Florida's sandy, poor soil. It prefers slightly acidic to neutral pH, and amendments really aren't required, but compost will boost the vigor as well as flower production. With its fertilizer, you can feed lightly with any slow release fertilizer in spring to midsummer. And since this is super leggy, you definitely want to make sure that you prune it in late winter or early spring to shape it, encourage some more dense of a growth. So this is definitely one that you want to add to your food forest because it attracts hummingbirds, bees, butterflies, and it's even a host plant to certain butterfly species and provides nectar nearly year-round in warm Florida climates. Here's the flower of the Turk's cap hibiscus or sleeping hibiscus, and this flower is edible. It has a sweet, mild, slightly tangy flavor. It's often compared to roselle or regular hibiscus, but it's usually just softer. You can eat this fresh right off the plant, which is why it's called nature's candy. You can also add it to salads, teas, jellies, or use just as a colorful edible garnish. These young leaves are also edible, either raw or cooked. They have a mild flavor. It's a little bit mucilaginous though, so it could be used to thicken soups or sauteed like other greens. Alright, so now let's reach all the way up here and try to grab one. So I've had these before, but I've never eaten the flower, so this is going to be different. I usually just pull it off. It didn't work. So what I normally do is I just suck out the nectar, and you can do that by just pulling the flower off of the end, and then it'll be really sweet in there. Right, Pepper? Do you like it? You want to try? Alright, so now I'll let Pepper try it. I'll try one myself. Here, Pepper, you want to try? Huh? Alright, so let's try this again. So inside here is where all the nectar is. So hummingbirds drink out of here, but they're trying to get to the nectar. So let's try it. So here's the flower. We removed the end piece, and inside there's where all the nectar is, and super sweet. It's inside there. It's just a little, like a shot of sugar. It's really sweet. They say you can also eat the petals, so let's try that. So here are the petals. I guess I can get like a cranberry taste, but I wouldn't compare it to roselle. Roselle is much tartar. It has some tartness, but I don't know, it's more fun just to drink the nectar out. I don't know about eating it fresh. I know some people who take the flowers and they dehydrate them and add them to their teas throughout the year, but I'm not really a fan of eating it fresh. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you think about Turk's cap. Have you tried it before? Let me know all about it. So that's our short video on Turk's cap hibiscus. Hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching our video today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one.